What's up, YouTube? Happy Tuesday. It is me, the BBK, and welcome back to the Boss's Lounge. Ooh, baby. Tonight, we've had some information presented to us, and we want to have a little bit of understanding exactly of what that information entails and how it works right after the intro. Okay, all right, we back. Thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for hanging in there. So, I was I have spent quite a bit of time here this last 24 72 hours in the underground, and while I was coming up for air or digging deeper to vet certain information, I discovered that there has been a bit of a fuss. Mhm. There has been a bit of a fuss in reference to Bin Laden's health, and that he may or may not be able to do his job properly. And hang on, let me see if I can pull up something. Okay, thank you so much for waiting. So yes, if you guys recall, um, mm, back in 2020, um, yeah, back in 2020, the former White House physician Ronnie Jackson had told reporters, that he didn't think Bin Laden was uh, an actual presidential nominee, right? He didn't think he was capable of being a nominee. He didn't feel like he was capable of doing what he needed to do. This was said back in 2020. However, when these nominees, when they become president, right, they are subjected to a physical, if you will, for lack of a better word. You have to take a physical, and you have to prove to the doctor that your body able, your mind able, you're able to do the job. You're able to think rationally. You're able to make decisions, and he's pretty old, um, and we're waiting on Mir Hermana. She's gonna come over and explain some stuff to us in reference to the 25th Amendment, um, and how it works. So we'll just give us a little bit of time. Let me just text her real quick and make sure she didn't fall asleep. Yeah. So, while we're waiting, I started to, look up some stuff, pull up some stuff, just kind of looking around because honestly, I did take a nap a little bit earlier. And I set an alarm, thank goodness. Um, yeah, I needed a little bit of downtown. But, I've been hearing some chatter that homeboy been making a big stink. The former White House doctor has been making a bit of a stink. Allegedly, he said that he still doesn't think that Bin Laden is capable of making decisions, and they're saying that he's embarrassing not only himself but the nation. Um, eh, I'm with him 100% on it. Unfortunately, he's a former. I think he's still a former doctor. I don't think he's a current White House doctor, but I don't remember. When her money gets here, we'll confirm with her first. We know what. Hang on, I can pull it up. Let me look it up real quick. Um, Hang on. Let me go back. Oh, I closed the window. Hang on, y'all. You know what? Okay. Okay. I think I found it. There she is. Hey, Momo. You fell asleep, girl. You fell. I went. I went straight on to sleep. And I don't know if you want to come up here and talk or if you want to just type in the chat. Either way, it's fine by me. I'm gonna drop the link just for you in case you want it. um. So again, the former White House doctor Ronnie Jackson, I think it was, he said, again in 2020 that he didn't believe Bin Laden had what it took mentally. He didn't think he was mentally ready to perform. And of course, as always, when Bin Laden made it in 2021, he hurried up and replaced him. He hurried up and replaced him and brought somebody else out. And let me look and see what this other guy's name is. Hang on. I bet it's in my. Okay, Momo said Dr. Ronnie Jackson is running for Congress now this year. Okay. So I was looking for my receipts. I did not see it find the dilly bob on the internet. So these rumors may be rumors that nobody's talking about, but allegedly this man claims, according to all of the rumors, that uh Yamadama, Billy Lama, scolded him for saying what he said, you know. And so again, in talking to Momo, we discovered that the 25th Amendment is something that could be used to remove him from his position. Now, what is the 25th Amendment and what does it do? That's the burning question, right? According to this article, nothing in the text or history of the amendment is stopping the vice president, the cabinet, Congress from determining that the president is unable to discharge the powers and duties of his office. Okay. This article was written in 2017 by theatlantic.com. I'm sorry, let me come back to my video so I can see. So this report states that it allows the vice president and a majority of the cabinet to recommend the removal of the president in cases where he is unable to discharge powers and duties of his office. It also allows the House and Senate to confirm the recommendation over the president's objection by 2/3 votes. Back when the Don, was in seated in position, they wanted to say he was childish and he was unfit because they didn't like, where his head was, where his mindset was going. But according to this article and my understanding of Momo, hang on, let me come back to the stream yard. Believe the vice man speaker had no force 25th. Yeah, this was saying that the House and the Senate. But what my real question was can the doctor do it? Does the doctor have the power? Because Dr. Ronnie ended up saying at some point at one time or another that when he went to get, to perform the physical on Ben Lyon, that Ben Lyon didn't comply and he didn't take the physical. And I find it very shocking that he was allowed to move forward in his position when he didn't meet all the, I don't know, is it a requirement, Momo? Is it a requirement that the seating chief take a physical before each, what do you call it? After an inauguration, before they take their seat? Is it a requirement that they, take a physical? Do they have a deadline in which to take the physical to keep their seat? Do we know? Because if he didn't comply in the beginning with the physical, then I definitely agree and feel like some medical professional should step in and try and, submit, a physical upon him as soon as possible. Yes. Physical yearly. Oh, they have to have a physical every year. Yeah. So that's a bit of a problem to me because everything that's been going on, all the decisions that he's made as of late, it's not fitting for someone in that seat. And that's just my opinion. Now, I'm not downing him. I'm not, shading him. It's just the reality of it. It's something is not right. And I agree that I believe something is not right. And it's the same way I believe that is not the original by birth individual. Hey, left hand Libra. So yeah, I'm wholeheartedly. Now, let me go back to the internet side. It's saying, okay, so in other words, both the president whose disability inspired the 25th Amendment and the senator who helped to draft it viewed the definition of disability under the amendment not as a medical decision left to doctors, but a political decision left to the vice president, the cabinet, and ultimately Congress. Now, the 25th Amendment, and I can't find it now, of course, as always. Oh, here it is. History suggests that Section 4 of the amendment was intended involuntarily to remove presidents who were clearly and unequivocally incapacitated to the point of being unable to discharge their duties. In other words, terminally ill, in a coma, near death, or severely mentally incapacitated. But the precise definition of disability was left to the political process. So to me, that sounds kind of like the doctor wouldn't be able to do it. He wouldn't be able to do anything himself. It would have to be the vice president, like Momo said, or the senator or speaker or someone. And here's the thing. According to what I've read, hang on, these notifications about to drive me crazy on my phone. If they were to decide that he needed to do something different, then this same 25th Amendment would automatically shoot Kabbalah right into his seat. Shoot, maybe Dr. Jill been giving him physicals. Let's get the member to the Congress. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. Vice President must agree and execute the amendment to the Congress. So the Vice President have to tell them that they. I don't understand what this comment right here means. Must agree and execute the amendment. And doctor can only recommend, but Vice President must enact. Okay, so it sounds like she's saying the Vice President is the only one that can pop it off. I guess the Vice President or the Speaker has to enforce the 25th. Okay, I'm guessing. Will Kabbalah do it? I don't think so, because I told y'all before the election what I thought was going to happen. And I said that because of her, I don't want to say race, I don't know what her race really is, but because of her color, I think they thought that was something, another Oyama and Ben Line combination, a dynamic duo. I think they thought that, Ben Line and Kabbalah was going to be a perfect combination, with the white and black, and that they may be able to go a little bit further and to get more done. But I don't think nobody really respects her, nor do they want her in that seat, and I don't really think she's got what it takes either. I don't. The VP is the one that has to get the ball rolling. It won't reach Congress without her. Okay. Okay. So, it's not too late. It's really not too late. We are in a late stage of the game. And it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on, you guys. I see some of this stuff didn't come over. Do I need to go out and come back in? Or did I just not scroll down far enough? Now, I know you guys, or maybe you remember, maybe not, but back when the January 6th situation happened, I brought to you guys some information about what was on Nana P's laptop, right? And she had documents on there that revealed that her brother was charged with violating young ladies as well. The only way they can do it without the VP is if he is incapacitated, like a shooting, heart attack, or something serious like that. So if he was in one of those situations that you're saying, you're telling me that Congress would what go, or I guess I'm gonna guess Nanny P have to be the initiative when you say Congress. Are you saying that Nanny P and them would go ahead and start to, but they don't need Kabbalah to come in after the fact with her vote or her yay or nay? Because you described that it was you saying that the VP have to pop it off, and the only way to do it without her is if he gets. So then they can. So then you're saying they can override. They can override her if she does not agree that he needs to be replaced. If she don't want to step into the position, and they can override her. Then is that what I'm understanding? Like, yes, left hand Libra. That's Nana P. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. That is Nana P. Yes, ma'am. Her brother. Mm-hmm. We brought this to y'all in 2021. And what was interesting is that a lot of chatter on Twitter, yes, override VP's signature. Her signature that says no, he don't need to be replaced. Okay. Got it. Got it. Um, Twitter is where and I think I actually posted one of the tweets that had said they suspected that the whole January 6th debacle was to get that laptop. And so, you got these people that be you got these people that be breaking into shit, hacking into shit all the time. And they got in there and they found documents. And it was alleged that he was about 21, somewhere like that when it happened. And of course they claim on Twitter that her dad and them helped get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Helped to get it put under wraps. And his name was Franklin. And there were 2 victims allegedly. Now, her brother, if I remember correct, I think he passed. I believe he passed. I can't remember. Momo can tell us. She can tell us if she remember. But yeah, it was a hot mess. Yeah. Now, there is an ex-Canadian government official that is being accused of being linked to ransomware. And he was accused of stealing 28 million in Bitcoin. Did you see? I did. I sure did. Did y'all see that? Kabbalah's husband tested tested positive today. She tested negative, but he tested positive today, her hubby. And let's not forget where her hubby, where he came from. But when she started on her campaign, and Momo, help me if it sounds something come out wrong. When she was starting her campaign, her hubby was a top prominent lawyer with stakes at a law firm. I don't know. I can't remember if he was a partner of the firm or not, but he was a very prominent lawyer. And when his wife, started her campaign, he tried to be there as he could. When they won, he quit his job and started to work for the Ben Lyons group. And I don't remember what kind of consultant or whatever he was. As you may know by now, he didn't keep that position very long. And I think they put him in a teaching position. But he's allegedly a paid consultant. Yeah. Well, that paid consultant tested positive, and y'all know what the code is for testing positive. Yay! Y'all know what that is. I ain't got to say nothing. Y'all already know. Now, I don't know if that's true for him, but if we're standing by the actual, the code of this whole announcement of what he got and that he's sick. What's up, Boss King? Hey, Anthony, babe. Then yeah, that would be the first thing you would think of. Has anyone looked up the Lugar Research Center in Georgia? Because I remember in one of these broadcasts, I remember something about some type of lab in Georgia, I guess, or something that was destroyed. I have not looked it up, but I thought I would put that out there to you. Let's see. Also, on Twitter, they were talking about a $2.8 million bribe from Dizer to the alphabet, to one part of the Alphabet gang, for approval of certain bioweapons. Now that's what they was talking about on Twitter. That Dizer needed to have certain, things approved, and they paid 2.8 million to get it approved. And that was through the three alphabet, from the F to the D to the A. Let's see. So yeah, the 25th Amendment, I don't think Kabbalah would go for it, but at least we know that it's definitely possible. We know that it's an option. And now we know what it takes, if it were to come down to that, to remove him. If for anything less than what they thought the Don had done wrong. Also, yeah, it was something else I'm going to tell you. Also, I saw a video. It was an old video where Iyama was over there telling the people that he was not born a U.S. citizen and that he was not from Hawaii. I'm so way off track. I don't even know if I want to go forward with that. Her becoming press is what nightmares are made of. Yeah, you better believe that, Momo. You better believe that. Did y'all see the black guy who legislated? No, I didn't. I just seen that they got the guy that was killing the homeless people out of New York and Baltimore, or wherever, New York and somewhere between the two states. Because I remember I had talked to you and I told you, maybe the NYPD knows something we don't know. Maybe that's why they down there, because it was interesting in the report that they were saying that homeless were dying in both places, and I was like, the two common denominators in the two places are the NYPD. Remember, Anthony, I was telling you about that? I think it's a crock, and I believe it's a scapegoat. Oh, you know what? The last time I saw that black guy, they had went to his home and knocked on the door and was messing with him. They was questioning him. He didn't back down, and they tried to arrest him back then, and it didn't stick. So if this is the same guy, okay, she said so he is a scapegoat. She said he's a patsy. I think patsy and scapegoat's about the same thing, right? Unbelievable. And you know what's really interesting to me is that you got people willing to send a lot of money to support somebody else's war, but you're not doing anything to help the people in your own country, like to close off some of these borders. Go on and finish building the wall or whatever you're going to do. Let's stop the immigrants from running over here. Because, I heard somebody say that it was, I want to say, a couple of hundred of Haitians rolled up in Florida trying to escape. They entered illegally. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard. They're gonna do Sullivan like Oswald. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. But his daddy is interesting. That is very interesting. Anthony, are they still is all of the folks still down there in your area? You know who I'm talking about. He's at work, so he might can't speak right now. But yeah, I'm very curious, because I'm wondering now that I have had a minute to close my eyes, Momo, I'm starting to wonder, could the NYPD be the real reason, or excuse me, could the real reason that the NYPD is out of their jurisdiction is it because of that evergreen? Because I remember you saying earlier that a couple of reasons of how that could have happened, and now I'm starting to wonder: did they anticipate this was going to happen? Like you said, was it planned? And did they send all of the NYPD down there to have extra manpower? It's more places than New York. DC in DC is tracked to Philly and Atlanta as well. You must be talking about the killer. Okay. Yes, but the ADA is not. Huh? The ADA? Assistant District Attorney, what they got to do with this conversation? I'm missing something. What do the ADA got to do with this conversation, Anthony? I think it's connected to RICO case. The only way why so many different states. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I do wish, I do hope that if somebody finally gets the kahunas to check him about his health, that they invoke the 25th Amendment. And if I'm correct, if Kabbalah get jammed up with Ben Line, that throws Nana P in the hot seat. That I don't want to do. But if Nana P got jammed up, who goes in the hot seat? Who gets next in line for the hot seat? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, but up here you said yes, but the ADA is not. Is not what? And now down here you saying the ADA as well. I'm confused. Nana P is about. Oh, absolutely. We know her. Okay, I got. Okay, okay, it'll come together. I'm guessing. Well, you said okay. Okay, so what I'm asking you is, what did you mean here? What does this mean? Yes, but the ADA is not. Thumbs up. What is? What is the ADA is not what? What were you saying there? That's what I'm confused about. You said, but it's more places than New York and DC. It's tracked to Philly and Atlanta as well. But the ADA is not tracked to DC and to Philly and Atlanta. Let me leave that line alone. Let me. We gonna go on. Don't worry about it. We gonna go. I'm if I don't get you by writing half sentences, if I can get you to just write a full sentence, he say the ADA is here as well. You saying that the ADA wasn't there, but now all is here but them. Oh, okay. It don't matter. Oh, we know all of them there. We know all of them there. Somebody, all of them there. Yeah, and if it's for Rico, okay, that would make a little bit more sense. But now they got that stupid evergreen out there in the stupid water. See, now she's saying the ADA not there. So I don't know if the ADA is there or not. I don't know what the hell going on. It's a huge case if ADA is not there. Okay. So what purpose does the ADA serve, Momo? Because first we thought the ADA was there. Now we're hearing that they're not there. I have no idea what the fuck is going on with the ADA, but if the ADA is not there, why does that make it a huge case? Because if the ADA was there, what would happen? If the ADA was down in that area, what would happen? She says probably DOJ. Because we know them boys is there. We know that. We know them boys is there. And I guess I don't understand RICO. I do know that it stands for racketeering and something else, corruption organization. I remember when we was talking about who was we talking about? I can't remember who it was, but we looked it up. The New York ADA is not here with the NYPD and National Guard and the rest of the red agencies. Okay, so the ADA is not there. And Momo said if they're not there, it's a huge case. Remember when you was with me, I gave you a roll call of who was who and asked you to listen. And I said the Popo was here. Okay, so you told me the ADA was there, but now they're not there no more. So they left, Momo. DOJ overrides ADA and DA. Okay. Okay, the truck convoy is here in DC 2 days ago. News and mess, they got traffic. Yes, and did you notice that the police in that traffic is NYPD left-hand Libra? They got the NYPD down there helping them with the local law enforcement, helping the National Guards while the boys in black and white, the men in black, is inside the building. Probably. Yeah, military. He said military was there. He showed, yeah, I got videos. Definitely. Yeah. When you was here with me, the New York. Okay, so the New York ADA was there and they left. Got you. Yeah. Probably, well, yeah. So the ADA was there, Momo, and they left. Yeah. And that convoy, I really believe they were using, because for me it's like a twofold situation. It was like they used the convoy coming as a means to justify all of the manpower, or like Momo said, it's something major going down RICO. They don't want us to know, so they distracted us with the convoy while something else going on. Now, I don't remember where it was I read it, but allegedly busloads of people from that house, if you will, have been transported somewhere. So maybe that's something that they didn't want us to see. They didn't want us to know, right? See, you got the Senate, you got the House, the Senate, Congress, all the politicians. Maybe they was getting jammed up. So the DOJ is handling it instead of ADA or military. Okay, so that's more on a federal level then, right? Because the DOJ is fed. Got you. Oh, you good? And I don't know what a code was. What ADA is assistant district attorney though, right? Or did I pick the wrong code? Where you good, baby? You good? Don't worry about it, because I know you looking out for me when it comes to the code talk. I know you looking out. Military law, okay. DC. There it is. That was the missing piece of the pie. The military and the men in black are there because it's sovereign. Remember, it's considered the military district of Washington, I believe. It's how he said it. I keep saying I'll never forget how he said it, but I think he didn't say Washington, D.C. He said the military district of Washington, I believe. But remember, that's why they. Yes, I do remember. You sure did, and they said to help with the truck, and I knew. Yep, you did. You sure did. You said it was some BS. Yep, exactly. The kind was supposed to be fighting. Of course, we over it. They let because poo poo distracted us with the war going over there. Foreign land is DC. Okay. Hey, Benj. Hey, Boo. Yeah, it's crazy. It's so much going on, and I've been saying I'm ready for them to hurry up. And it's funny that I've been saying that I wanted them to hurry up, and little did I know, in DC they were hurrying it up. They was putting the hammer down. They picking up. And I think we have to pick up momentum given what's being put out there in terms of them accusing Poo Poo. I wanted to call him Pootie, but of them accusing Poo Poo of trying to purposely start some type of a nuclear, situation. And I really don't think that's what he wants to do. I don't think that was ever a part of what he wanted to do. It was simply cleaning out the government and getting it under wrap. And hey, like I said the other day, he probably told the people, look, I done started my part where everybody else out. And again, if you haven't seen the YouTube Boulevard, that's where all of the tea is at. And I break it down in the YouTube Boulevard. I got 3 sections ready, with 3.5 sections of the more sensitive ones. I'm running by Momo so she can make sure that the wording is good. And it's just me bringing you guys the information, but I'm bringing it as though it's a conversational piece. Because, of course, YouTube Boulevard is fictional, but it's a conversational piece. And in the conversation, this information is coming out amongst civilians. So, yeah, DC belongs to the EU by law, and folks don't even know. Look at that. And then I just see some about the Poop Poop had cut Germany off from gas and oil, and Germany's a part of the EU. We're under military law in DC. Feds or ADA have no jurisdiction there. I wonder what the ADA was doing there. Probably trying to advise them what they could, do to. Well, we know that's a lie, so I ain't no need of me even finishing that sentence. So whatever they therefore is huge. Oh wow, that's the only way it can house other country embassies in one place. It will be illegal in one government state. Oh, okay. I told y'all I didn't go to class in political science now, so y'all know this is definitely educational to me. I read all applesauce funding will stop next week. Well, I hope so, child, because they done show got busted with that 2.8. And then I thought I read somewhere, I heard somewhere on the news the last day or so that they're over there seeking emergency, what they call it, the EUA. They were trying to get emergency approval for this fourth bowl of applesauce. I was like, wait, what? Did you tell the people that was gonna have a fourth bowl? Oh, they wasn't listening because you didn't put it on the news. But did you put it on the news so the people know? I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm interested in knowing how many dumbasses gonna go up there to eat a fourth bowl after all of this. That's what I want to know. Probably gonna be a lot of them. I hope so, binge. And involves higher people. Oh, Lord Father, please let the Greyhound truck pull up, or the black and white school bus, Lord, from the penitentiary facility, Lord, and let them come and get them, Lord Father. Please hurry up and let them come and get them, because I'm ready for their ass to go all the way down. So whoever is being caught up is high profile. Well, hell, it's somebody in the government. If you at the DC, if you at the Capitol down there, it's got to be right. So it's got to be senators or hopefully it's Nana P. Because I'm sick of her for real. That's why the Don likes staying when he was in charge. Well, that's where he was living, though, right? That's where he was living when he was campaigning, right or no? Yeah, but he not. Yeah, you're right. He not there no more. I think they still got a place there, but yeah, put them on a one-way ticket to the island of Cuba. Hey, what is it, Terra Lago? Terra Fuego? Fuego, baby. Fuego. Fuego. No, is it Fuego? Let me see. Fire. Oh, I'm going to mess my Spanish up. Anyway, burn their ass, baby. Burn them, burn them, burn them. Gitmo Tierra del Fuego. House of the Fire. What is it? Something of fire? The fire? Thank you, Bench. I appreciate the thumbs up, baby. Yes. And I also heard them over there. They was doing a video on Twitter. And they was saying that they said they claimed that Gitmo Gitmo is full. See, if we was in the underground, I could show y'all. I could show y'all some things, but it's all right. It's been saved and reserved for, later on. But yeah, they claiming Momo, they claiming that Gitmo full, honey. They got many residents over there right now, girl. They said they got many residents over there. I was like, okay. Dirt that's fire. Okay. Tierra is dirt. I know fuego is fire. Del is the dirt that's fire. Look at now. What else they over there on Twitter saying? I like how they gave the history of the world. They called it Connect the Dots. Let's see. Oh, China said they want to inspect the labs. Now that's what they saying on Twitter. On Twitter, they saying that. Wait, I knew it was something I meant to tell y'all about. What's her name? Lori Lightfoot over there. That's the mayor in Chicago. Let me look this up for name. What's her name? Lori Lightfoot. Lori Bigfoot. Lori Lightfoot. Oh shit. It's the Chicago. Hang on. I'm finna give it to you. Hang on. Baby. First of all, she being sued. I'm gonna bring. Yeah, I'll tell you about it now. Which lands because Ukraine wants obliterated. Well, I remember Pootie Momo. I remember Pootie saying that they had took out maybe about 11 or 12 of them, but China said they had 30 of them over there. So that means they shot a few. They still finding them. I know when we went in the Boss Cave the other day, we looked up quite a few of those pharmaceuticals, and they had somewhere between 3 and I would say 6 labs allegedly that were real small. They had, I think the smallest one had employees from like 3 to 50 or 3 to 25 or something like that. She called her Beetlejuice. Taiwan, I believe they talking about. Oh, okay. China talking about the labs in Taiwan. Well, I know one thing. I was worried when I found out that they had NYPD down there. I was worried for Ant. I was like, dude, be careful. I was checking on him, making sure he was safe. Because, I'm sure he could probably be intimidating the people. He ain't no little man, and he don't look like no little boy. And I'm sure he could be intimidating to them. A black man in power. They can't, a lot of people can't handle that. But girl, let me tell you about Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice lost her it the other day. Now the lawsuit that she's involved in alleges that she berated lawyers and bragged, I have the biggest peen in Chicago. Now, from what I remember, um, her city wanted this. What kind of statue was it? It was a Christopher Columbus statue. Um, she blocked them for putting it in the parade, and they said it was a right that they had, and they went after her. They sued her, but her own people had went and started had one of those statues taken down out of a park or somewhere up there, and she lost her ever loving mind. When I tell you, she cussed all of them out and told them that, I think she said they had 24 hours to put the statue back. It was a mess. So, oh, she said, get the effing statue back before noon tomorrow, or I'm going to have you fired. So she told them that they were told not to do a freaking thing with that statue without her approval. They moved it anyway, and baby, they got her on camera going in. So I don't know what Chicago gonna do with Beetlejuice, child. That's the cue for they about to go clean out Taiwan Putin style. Yay, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. That's the statement right there. Make me feel so good. Because I'm ready for that. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. And that shows that everybody's stepping up. Saudi Arabia stepped up. Like I was super glad about Saudi Arabia. And Anthony, I know them people, some of them people still there. Please be careful, brother, because you are a big man in power, and you know some of the folks just can't handle it. So I don't want nobody trying to test your gangster, because you are a number one winner in hot lead ping pong. I love to hear him when he say that. Hot lead ping pong. Baby. Yes, sir. So yeah, I don't. I really wanted that information about that 25th Amendment and how it all works. You know how it plays out. So, um, yeah. I mean, because like I got questions, but you know what? When I get the understanding, I will put it in the YouTube Boulevard, so that way it'll make sense. Because, like, all of the people that's next in line are all bad people. So I'm not understanding how, if they remove one, they gotta remove half of that chain before they figure out who's gonna be the next one to step up. Not to mention, on Twitter, they are talking about different states that are coming forward now with all of the results from the 2020 event, right? The election. And so it seemed like everybody about to get ready to, pop it off in their state to get those counts annulled, or whatever you call them, taken back, take them back, whatever. Yes, good game of hot lead ping pong. Yes, and players in the house. Yes. Baby, when he say that, I get so tickled. I was like, they don't even know who they messing with. Chuck Grassley is next in line after Nana P. Okay, I don't know much about him. I'll get the official info for you. Oh, okay, okay. Just be careful. Just be careful. Just be safe. It's all good. Don't, you know how to do it. You good at what you do. I ain't got to tell you, but that's just that protective instinct. Um, you know, we definitely happen. We got it good because we can get it before everybody else can get it. But one thing that Momo said tonight, if they could just take the mainstream media down, if they could take them out, it's unlimited how many people can be woke up. Unlimited. Because it's a shame. I was one of those people that didn't know what was really going on over in the Ukraine, cocaine in the Ukraine. I knew that some certain individual had did some dirty deals over there, but I had no idea that, you know, if they open up the door, if they kick the door in, that all of the bones will come rolling out. Yes. Had no idea. President of the Senate. Oh, okay, he's the president of the Senate. Got you. Okay. That's facts. Whomever they want, especially when you're too close. Yep. Yep. So maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're doing a roundhouse kick. And who knows? By this coming fall, maybe they'll turn it into a bird sanctuary or something, because it's no need for that spot to even remain standing, right? They done blow. And listen, all of these y'all hear about flooding going on in other countries and unnatural natural phenomenons and mother nature type situations happen. They are still getting rid of tunnels, just so you know. People have been going on Twitter. They've been doing, you can do videos now on Twitter. They've been putting up videos on Twitter of people, witnessing the trucks and the different things going in, militaries and whatnot going in, and then all of a sudden all hell break loose, and they're like, "Oh my God!" Got a little rain, then you got a whole bunch of flooding, and yeah, Momo said all these volcanoes. Yeah, a lot of volcanoes going off. And if you haven't been paying attention, Momo told us last year that we were going to see an increase in self sabotage, where you self destruct, where you take your own spirit out of your body, yourself. And we are seeing a lot of that. Lava is filling in those tunnels. So if the lava is filling in those tunnels won't be able to be used again. And if it's something down there that's supposed to stay down there and we're not supposed to see, you know what that means. They will start looking for a way out, and they'll start coming up in the basement of people's homes. They'll start showing up in some weird places, and it'll be more exposure, because they say that's really a lot. Yeah. Then I say cross the top that may start. Why did my oh shit, my computer had backed all the way up. Okay, let me go back in. But I say he gonna cross my Turkish share, but that may start some share. Putin said keep feeling better. Yeah, cause he's I think Ben Lyon is, I don't remember where he going, but he going somewhere to talk to people. I don't know where he going. But on Twitter, they also said that Poo Poo has a meeting scheduled with the Don on the 17th. Now, I put y'all up on game on the community wall and told y'all they trying to pass a bill to stop daylight savings. Now, I don't know why you need to stop daylight savings. You done cheated us out of a day for so many years. Why you want to stop it now? If you stop it now, that potentially means that our falls and our winters will be longer, because the time don't change back. So I don't know what the premise is behind that. Get ready to see a lot of unexpected. Yeah. Yeah. Right. And they said it's the world. No. Exactly, Anthony. Exactly. Baby, Twitter was lit. Poo Poo sanctioned Ben Line, Bilkins, Iyama, and a couple of other ones that said, "Oh, Trudeau from Canada, don't bring you. You can't never bring your ass back over here. Don't come this way." I ain't gonna lie, that kind of tickled me a little bit. I was tickled by that. I was tickled about it. Said Putin said, let me just let y'all know right now, y'all not welcome in these parts. Don't try it. Don't try it. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come over here and chit chat with y'all about the 25th Amendment, and that there is an amendment that say if he cannot handle his business, that he can be removed, and if he should just so happen to be removed, the vice president can step up in his place. I don't think that's what America wants. Now this Grassley man that she was talking about, I don't know. He may, be in a position. Listen, they not finna empty that seat and take a chance on putting somebody in there that's not going to comply with what they want him or her to do. That is a hot seat. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. And everybody who has sat in that seat from the Reagan era on down has pretty much sold a soul, in my opinion. Oh, he tried to go over there. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Damn. Well, you guys, unless you guys have anything to say, anything to add, any questions, anything you want to say, other than that, we'll wrap it up. Um, I had a rough day today, so I can't wait to get in the bed. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the shower first, and then I'm gonna come in here and jump in the bed because I'm sleepy. I'm very sleepy. I'm tired. My muscles and neck and bones and shit hurting. All right. Well, thank y'all for coming. If you don't mind, please thumbs up the video. We would appreciate it so much, or not. Whichever way your spirit leads you, we would appreciate it. Shout out to all my bosses, my cave dwellers, my street runners, my supporters, subscribers, allies, and replay game. Y'all be good. Oh, wait. What's this? Anthony, have they said anything about opening up? Oh, yeah. She asked about that. I think Anthony might be gone. Are they taking the fence down or anything? We're going to give it a second because he might be gone. Okay, there he is. He's still here. He said not yet. So she lying like she always do, pretty much. She anticipating something going to happen instead of anticipating getting a new necklace. A choker. ah, ah. I'm still willing to bet $100 it ain't gonna happen. Whatever she said we got planned for the 27th, I really don't believe it's gonna happen. I believe they gonna get stopped in their track, and whenever Poo Poo and the Don get together on the 17th, hopefully things will speed up a little bit. I also had heard that it was gonna be some court cases up here in the Supreme Courts that apply to Gitmo. I don't know how they're going to finagle that, but okay. Right. That's what I'm saying. And I don't believe it's going to happen neither. I really don't. I really don't. Yes, girl, a choker. That what you need to worry about that necklace. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Please be well. Do good. We not ready. Also, we are well understaffed. Yeah. I love y'all. Y'all be good. And I'll catch y'all later.